for a new and different perspective every week on LEGO sets, news, media, and more. You're listening to the BCC Podcast.
Today is Friday, July 5th, 2019, and you're listening to episode 199 of the BCC Podcast. I'm Thor, and here with me today is LQ.
So I'm just now looking through Leo's show prep, and I'm seeing some of the things that he's put in here.
Are they memes?
I think they're beyond even being as legitimate as memes.
Okay.
Not beyond,
So,
they're below being as
Hang
legitimate
on.
as memes.
I have a question. I was going to ask you this before the podcast, but I felt like the viewers would need it. So, you're from Michigan, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I've been to Michigan once in my life.
Yes,
And
I was there.
I was there for
at
an
the
interview.
same city. I just didn't see you.
Yeah, it was a shame. But they told me while I was there that people from Michigan usually hold up their right hand and then like point to where they're from. Is that like a thing?
It is a thing. I don't do it, but it is a thing people do.
That's so not cool.
I mean, yeah, it works.
That's the point.
It works. You can do it. I don't do it yet because I think it's kind of stupid, but you can do it.
Yeah, because I've been talking to more people who are from Michigan, and I've asked them like, "Hey, is that like a real thing? Like, or is it just what the people at that school did?" And they're like, "No, it's a real thing. I'm from here."
Well, here's the thing also that's stupid. Wisconsin tries to do that too for some reason, but they do not look like a mitten at all.
But they're shaped like a chicken nugget.
Yeah. So it does not work. You know, if you want to hold up a McNugget and do it, that would probably work with Wisconsin, but that's the same thing.
Yeah. I am also here with Malurs.
Here.
Are you alive?
Spirit, but in physicality, I am not.
Well, we're never here in physicality. This is a digital podcast from across the country.
Yeah.
Okay, vocality and mentality, completely different. I'm not mentally here. I'm vocally here.
Okay, so he's checked out. I am also here with Leo.
I am back in civilization. I'm ready to...
Oh yeah, you do sound
this.
better.
Yes, there's no longer robotic stuttering as there has been the last 3 times I've been on.
Last
Or
time
that
you were on, it was
southern
so bad.
I got the research done.
You sounded like a depressed robot last time me and
I
Kevin were
made
talking
dusty
to you.
plasma.
Did you blow stuff up?
Plasma.
Did you
No,
blow
because
stuff
that would
up?
be expensive and remove funding by government.
Oh.
I want to blow
We've
things
already
up.
had an incident with the magnet. We don't want more.
Was that one your fault too?
No, do you want me to tell this story?
Was it
I don't
sabotage?
think we have time, but...
It'll
Anyway,
take, like,
let
30
me introduce
seconds.
our
Okay,
last
fine,
guest.
tell
Yeah.
a story for 30 seconds, and then
Wait.
we'll go to the last introduction.
Go ahead.
Real quick, I am also here with Glenda.
I'm finally back, guys, but now
Welcome back.
I can't say anything now because now Leo's gonna tell his story and I'm just gonna fade
Leo,
back
please.
into obscurity.
I just wanted to get that off my chest because
Okay.
I really needed to
Alright.
get it done.
So at the laboratory I work at, we have a giant magnet. People come across to do experiments within the magnet. There's not supposed to be anything magnetic near the magnet, right? That makes sense, because then it'd be pulled in and get damaged. Well, somehow, earlier in the spring, a ferromagnetic screw made its way inside the magnet chamber, and while the repairs are being done, that screw was taken up by the magnetic field and slammed into a vacuum window. And of course, since this thing resonates, it moved back and slammed into it again. and cracked the thing. And now there's all these safety things you have to go through. I took laser safety training. I took MRI safety training.
What does the MRI safety training have to do with the screw in the magnet chamber?
Because it's really just about magnet safety, since an MRI has about the same magnetic field strength as the magnet we use. It'd be comparable.
Well then, don't drop
The thing about the
screws.
MRI, the magnet is always on.
Alright, well, today we are actually doing a continuation like we always say that we will do and never do. We are talking
This time
about...
we mean it.
Yes.
We mean
Do
it.
we?
Well, we're recording, so as long as nothing horrible goes wrong, which would offset horribly because 200 is
That's
supposed
just
to be next
asking
Wednesday.
for trouble.
I thought it was next. Never mind.
No, it's Wednesday. Remember?
Wednesday.
No, I don't remember.
No.
This is a
Friday.
I thought it was
Friday,
Thursday.
boy.
It's Friday.
Right? No, Thursday is the new time
Thursday.
after Wednesday next week.
Yes.
Okay.
Next week it's Wednesday because we have a thing that's happening that I don't want to talk about on air yet that has to be on Wednesday.
Right.
And then
Right.
after that we're moving to Thursday for the rest of the summer. It's all there. I think I pinned it. Nope, I didn't
Yeah.
pin it, but it's there.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Well
let's
done.
get
yeah,
started.
we're-
So,
oh, yeah,
so
the
this
topic.
week, we are going to finish up with our MCU, I guess, sets that.
Well, we're
we
going to
want.
try. We're going to go as far as we can.
Yeah, we'll try. I'm sure we're gonna do our best to finish. I mean, we're in phase
Are
3
we?
now, right?
We are in phase 3, but it's also the longest
We're
phase.
in the end game.
Yeah.
Actually, we have one more phase 2 movie. Then we're in phase 3.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Ant-Man. Okay, let's start with Ant-Man then.
Do we want
I
to
have
go
not
in
seen
order?
Ant-Man.
You haven't seen Ant-Man?
What?
That's why I have no pictures for it.
Leo, why haven't you seen
Oh.
Ant-Man?
Because I just haven't.
It was
Leo,
on Netflix
it seems
at
like
one
your
point.
type of movie.
I don't have Netflix
Yeah.
anymore.
Well,
You know this.
just ask.
I told
we have
you.
ways to get you Netflix.
I know you have ways. These vays were also the same way I watched Sherlock season 4.
Why would you waste your time with that show?
No, watching Sherlock season 4 together is like one of the best things ever. That was
I
hilarious.
watched like one episode of, was it season 3 or 4?
4.
4. And I was talking with a friend about it, and I said, Sherlock is pretty whack. And they said, what season did you watch? 4? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
I-
But anyway,
I must
Yeah,
have
you
been
need
addicted
to
to
see
drugs
Ant-Man.
to shave Watson.
I can't believe, Leo, you went into Endgame without seeing all the old movies.
Yeah.
Great.
Wow. Did you
Leo,
see? Wait,
way
did
to
you see
go.
You're a
Ant-Man 2?
disappointment.
Did you see Ant-Man and the Wasp?
I saw the first 30 minutes of it
How?
What?
How did you see the
How?
first 30 minutes?
Possibly worse.
because before I saw Endgame, I went over to a friend's house to watch Infinity War. They were playing Ant-Man and the Wasp before that. Then when everyone came in, turned it off and started watching Infinity War.
All right.
They were like, this is boring. Infinity War, yeah!
Bill Foster, that was cool.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Hey, Ant-Man and the Wasp, not one of my favorite. In fact, one of my least favorite MCU movies, anyways.
But it has Luis.
Yeah, Luis is good. But
Yeah.
we're not here to talk about
Not
my
according
issues
to
with Ant-Man
Orion.
and the Wasp, though. Well, Ryan's not here today. We don't have to be negative.
Wait, so
Right.
so we're talking about Ant-Man?
Yes,
Yep.
we're talking about Ant-Man first.
The
Does anyone
first
have any
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man sets? I do not.
I do, actually, and
Okay.
mine
I
includes
have
Luis.
one.
Oh,
Oh,
well, I
cool.
should have thought of that. Oh, I think I know where you're going with this. And I don't know.
I
what...
think that you do, because this is a fairly obvious choice,
I
at
don't
least
know
for
why
me.
I
This was
didn't
the
think of
only
it.
one that I really, really wanted for Ant-Man. I wanted them to do the van.
Why didn't I think of this? That's your.
And basically, I want not only Louise, but I want that entire group of people.
So the
I don't
Russian
remember
guy
any of the other guys'
and the
names.
Asian
just
guy.
The Russian guy, the Asian guy. Isn't there? Like,
I thought
a
there's
third?
another one. Yeah, but I can't
Isn't
remember.
there an African American guy?
Yeah, isn't
Yes,
it
there
black?
is.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I want that whole crew. I want there to be an interior to the van.
Oh,
And-
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Possibly the security guard that they have to get past
Is he
in the later part
important?
of the movie.
I don't
But
remember.
he's
Well,
not really
yeah,
important.
it
That'd
would
be a lot
help
of
to give
minifigures at that
conflict to the
It would
set.
be, so maybe just those 3 or 4. I
I
don't
mean,
think that
maybe.
set would really need Ant-Man in it.
It
Honestly,
wouldn't,
I
but
don't
they,
think he
if they're
himself
gonna
would
make
need
it a
to be
set, they'd have to include a hero and a villain. So
Yeah. So the security guard's the villain, and
I wonder, the
police are good
done
kids.
that where the bad guy is just a police officer.
I mean, we already have so many essentially cops and robbers sets.
Yeah, but
So
It's time to turn the tide.
yeah, the
you know?
band is definitely an
This would be
iconic
like the-
set from Ant-Man. I would buy that, and it could be a cheaper set too, and just get the Luis minifigure. And hopefully they can break their trend of all MCU non-hero characters sucking. Seriously, has there ever been anyone besides, I guess, maybe Pepper, who's looked right in their minifigure form where they're not, like, costumed?
In minifigure form?
Yeah. Think like
Well, I mean,
Happy
Tony
is
Stark
awful, Coulson is
minifig
awful.
from-
No, Tony Stark doesn't count.
Oh.
I'm talking
He's
like
Tony Stark.
like the not main characters.
Nick Fury?
He doesn't count either.
Phil Coulson?
No, he looked horrible.
He did look horrible.
Yeah, that's my
He
point.
Did you see him in
Jon Favreau also looks horrible.
Yeah.
No.
They didn't translate him at all.
No,
Not even
Mason's
Hammer looked
Sig Fig
good.
looks more like Jon Favreau than that.
That's
minifigure.
true.
What are you saying, Glenda?
I was saying, did you guys see Phil Coulson in Captain Marvel?
I did in his very limited
Yes.
parts.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
that
The thing is,
movie
I'd
still.
say that would be one thing I'd
Watch
say
it
for
just for
Captain
Coulson, he's
Marvel
hot.
sets. But the thing is, I'd say then it'd be cool to get a young Coulson minifigure, but
I'm
we can't
not
get a
into
normal
guys like
Coulson
you.
minifigure that looks right. So let alone, how are we going to tell the difference with a young Coulson minifigure?
Darken the hair slightly.
It's already darker than it should be in the minifigure
It
we
is. It is. So that can be young Coulson. And now we just
No,
need
it still doesn't
older
look
Coulson.
right. Coulson doesn't have a comb over
It
in
doesn't
Captain
look right.
Marvel.
None of it looks right. Absolutely none of it. They got it absolutely wrong. Whoever designed it should be fired.
Best part about Captain Marvel is that Ronan the Accuser wears
Hey, can I move on to my Ant-Man set?
Second best part.
Yeah, let's move on to Ford's Ant-Man set.
Yeah, so for mine, I figured, hey, why not have an actual scene in the movie where Ant-Man does some stuff? So I decided, how about we do Ant-Man versus Falcon? Get a new
That's
version
true.
of Falcon while we're at it.
One with wings that don't suck.
Yeah, except the wings will
That's-
probably suck anyway, because they
I'd
always
forgotten
suck.
that scene was that movie.
Yep.
See, I'm not quite sure
It's
about
all
this one just because
connected.
I don't think the set piece itself is interesting. It'd be mostly just the minifigures.
Well, I'm thinking it'd be like the minifigures and maybe like the garage space with an interior.
I mean, that could be it. I just don't see
Yeah.
it being the most
Well, the
iconic.
idea.
I don't
the
think
idea,
they'd be able to really market two minifigures and a garage.
Well, the idea
No, they
here.
could. In fact, that'd
is
be very
that-
close to what they do on
They've
many
done
things.
worse.
Well, I'm about to tell you. Just let me finish.
Ford, go ahead, please.
The idea is for the garage to be part of the Avengers compound set that just came out for Endgame. Yeah, it's not that great.
No, like all of the building sets in the MCU except for like Sanctum Sanctorum have been pretty bad. And maybe
Yeah.
Malibu Mansion.
But I
that
mean,
was
like,
okay.
it could be a cool add-on. You could put all kinds of stuff inside of it, like details and stuff for, whatever it is that he was stealing at this part of the movie. I don't remember, but
Did you guys talk
but-
about that last week? Hulk helicopter drop?
Yeah.
I thought it was all right.
set I've ever seen.
Please stop.
I thought it was all right because we get the rescue minifigure, even though the helmet sucks and that's disappointing. But we get the Hulk and Iron Man Infinity Gauntlet, which is cool.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I just want that one so I can have it on Thanos and
You
he
ever
can be like,
wonder if they
I'm
had Hulk use the
dual-wielding
Infinity
Infinity
Gauntlet
Stones.
in Endgame just so they could fit it on a Lego Big Fig and not have to figure out how to fit an Infinity Gauntlet on a normal size minifigure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they could just use that, like, hand fist piece thing
Possibly, but
No.
I don't know that you can print that.
from, like, Chima or something
Yeah.
like that. I'm sure they could find a way. I'm sure they could.
Alright, anyone else have any more for Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Alright, Evan, what do you... Wait, there's only one picture in your folder.
What do you mean one picture? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Is it,
7,
are they all on the
maybe?
drive?
Yeah, they're on the drive.
Why did they not download?
I'm seeing several.
Yeah,
things.
it only downloaded one, which is actually a better picture for one I wanted to do, so I'm glad you found that.
I mean, I actually see
Okay.
6 here.
Alright, anyway,
Maybe
go
it's
ahead,
6,
I'll
yeah.
work on getting the picture.
Well, okay, let me post it here. But, okay, so Lego already has or had the license to Thomas the Tank Engine.
I almost
some
wanted
point-
that one. I thought that the pre-existing set was too close, but I do want that one.
That'd actually be, that's something you could mock. I actually have some little Thomas the Tank Engine Duplo.
So, yeah, I think
Honestly,
it'd be
I
fun.
totally
It's
forgot
really
about the part where we
colorful.
Though it's stupid
Like-
that he run. This scene bothers me in Ant-Man just because they don't stick to their own rules of physics in the movie.
How so?
You mean
Yeah.
He shouldn't.
he shouldn't
Shouldn't
care about
Okay,
that?
if that should not be your biggest problem with the physics in this movie.
Well, also they
It
don't
should
explain
not.
how if they're gonna grow something, you have to bring back the classic Ant-Man mechanic of not only adjusting size but mass.
Yeah, I appreciated that about the comic.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
true.
Stop myself
Like,
right
it
That
should
there.
be...
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume in my own headcanon that that's there and they don't talk about it in the movie 'cause it's the only way it makes sense, but it annoys me.
Yeah, because like
Remember,
the train
Hank
should
Pym
still be
carries
light,
a tank
shouldn't
with
it?
him on his keys.
Yeah, it would make
Just
more
saying.
sense. Like, you can't... It would be fine if you don't shrunk and then the weight went down, but you can't shrink and then also
Yeah.
have him punch as hard as a full-grown man. You can't have
But he's
both.
supposed to have
Yes, you
proportional
explained
strength of an ant.
No, he's
Well, the
supposed to
thing
be
is, if
stronger.
he can punch while that small, he would basically pierce right through people because it's such a large amount of force.
Yeah, it's
being
true.
sent
Well,
I-
that's the
out
that-
there.
point. That's
much
like
I
why
can
they
kill
have
people
to
like a
train
needle.
him to
I can
punch.
suspend my
like,
disbelief that much.
yeah.
Let's just agree that
cannot.
Stan Lee did not think this through.
I don't think Stan Lee did any thinking for this in particular.
Wait,
Just saying.
actually, with this picture you put for this scene, this is something you could easily mock, like dead on. I'd like to see someone
Yeah.
build a
Then mock it
of
and
this
bring it to
stuff.
Brick Fair.
You do it.
Like, it's so
I-
colorful, too, so
I don't know if
think
I have
it'd
an
make
My brother might have an
good
Ant-Man
for
minifigure, but
parts.
the original Ant-Man set's kind of hard to get a hold of now.
I used to have it.
I'm sad I
Then
don't
I
get
moved and left it.
But then I took an arrow to the knee.
It had a recall.
Oh yeah, it did. I forgot about that.
Yep.
It's like, what was it? The joint pieces were wrong or something.
Yeah, well, they
I
forgot
found
like
that.
a bunch of pieces for the joints, so that they didn't have enough like strength to hold the
it. Nice.
ant up.
Were those pieces in the instructions or?
No.
Okay.
No.
So yeah, they just like the set.
And here's the funny thing: I remember in my copy, didn't come with the new pieces.
It didn't. Well, did you get them eventually?
Nah, I just
Why?
Ford,
I forgot.
look, I was missing stickers on a set, and I still got the sticker sheet from Lego.
I put a sticker on wrong, and I got another sticker sheet from Lego.
I just forgot to do it.
I just draw them on myself, but you guys.
Well,
can do
you
that.
probably can do that and have them look halfway decent at least.
Actually, I can't because my hand is not that steady. I should try doing that. Leo could probably do it really well because he paints his figurines.
That's different. I put on color swatches.
Leo
I
basically
don't do,
uses paint by numbers with figures.
I don't do freehanding. Well, I can show you
Leo,
what my attempts at freehanding
I
have
had
done.
faith in you. I thought that you.
Do you want to see the numbers on my Space Marine shoulder pads?
Not right now. Let's move on. Anyone else have any more for
I
Ant-Man?
thought-
That's way
I
more
thought
than I
so.
thought we'd get for Ant-Man. We're definitely not
Nah,
getting through all the movies
I'm good.
tonight.
I'm good.
Okay.
So what's up
Okay.
next? Civil War.
Civil
Who
War.
hasn't gone?
Civil War.
I have
Wait,
not
we are.
gone.
Okay, then you can
I
do
have
one,
the
Leo.
most important.
Oh
one.
no.
Yes, we need the scene where Bucky buys plums.
Really?
Why?
So, this is
And even
what
worse,
we
the
have
picture
right
he
now.
gave me has like Korean
It
subtitles.
has
and it,
Chinese subtitles. I couldn't find a picture without. That wasn't a man taking a picture of his television. This was the best I could do. I don't know why. It's such an
it.
The
iconic
man taking
scene.
a
We
picture
got-
of his television was probably Leo.
No, because I don't own the sun.
all right.
Would you like a more
For some reason,
serious
I thought we
one?
were doing
No,
Age of
now
Ultron.
you had your chance. I get to go now.
Yeah, I thought we were doing.
Oh,
Were
come
we
on.
doing Age of Ultron? Because I had one for Age of Ultron, but I don't
I
want.
thought we did
I
Age of
do not
Ultron
know.
last
We did
time.
Age of
We did
Ultron,
Age of
yeah.
Ultron.
Yeah, we did do Age of Ultron.
Darn it. Okay. We probably already did the one that I had
What
thought
was it?
I was
Well,
doing
this-
anyway. Mine was The Birth of Vision.
Yeah, I believe we have
Yeah, I
that
think
one.
we got covered that.
Okay. Yay, I have taste. Okay, I'm going to delete that real quick to pretend that never
Taste.
happened. Yay!
All right.
All right. So anyway, I want to do one now. I actually have 3 for Civil War.
My
So,
goodness.
Don't here's
steal
one I
any of
thought would be
ours.
fun. This is like the most set one. In Bucky's interrogation by
Ah,
Martin
yes.
Freeman.
Mm.
Oh, yes. That would make
Finally,
an awesome.
another
that would honestly
Martin
not be too
Freeman-
hard to do a
Another Martin
setup.
Freeman
No, it
movie.
wouldn't.
Yes.
You can have Martin Freeman. You can have a version of Tony Stark. I don't remember what his name is in the MCU, by the way, Martin Freeman, but I know it's Martin Freeman. And you can have the Cage with Bucky, and you can have like a version of Tony with the one gauntlet arm.
And Baron
You could
Zemo.
probably have, Zemo.
Well,
in
actually,
it.
Zemo is in another set that I picked out.
Oh.
Is it the
It
same
might
one
be in
I'm
a set that I
thinking of?
picked out.
It might. It might be.
It would be cool if it were.
But yeah, this
honestly.
one you could do like an easily $20 set for. That would
Yeah.
be cool.
The Cage would be an interesting build with all the.
Wait, should we be
panels.
guesstimating how much our own sets would cost? If we
I
did
mean, we
this?
can.
No.
It's,
Eh.
it can be
That-
part of it. We're not going to do it
depending
with
on
the
if we
plum
have
one
time.
on it, obviously, because that's not going to be a set.
Oh, come on, a $10
It could
stall
be like
with
a
Bucky buying
$5
plums.
poly bag.
Leo, I thought that you were gonna have this be like, a $35 set with like printable stickers and several different food items.
Printable stickers? Where Lego's making us print our own stickers now.
And working subtitles underneath the set in Korean and several different
That's not
dialects of
Korean.
Korean.
Go online to lego.com and print your sticker sheet.
That would be awful.
It would be.
That would be
I know,
absolutely awful.
We recommend using this material.
That will also sell you.
All right. What if they had like the stickers already cut out on the sheet and they just need to print onto them?
Oh.
All right. Who has another set? Then I'll let someone else go now.
I have another set.
I
You
do,
already
No.
Leo's
I
not
just
allowed
have
to go
one,
anymore.
but
Leo,
I'm
you're
probably
not
gonna
allowed to
take
play
like
this game
everybody's
anymore.
idea with it.
Why must you take everything away from me?
Okay.
Because you take away
Ford,
from
I
Here it
see
is.
yours. Actually,
That's
I'm
the-
going to
that's-
opt and take Mal's in place of it because it's the same but has a better
Okay.
picture.
Yeah, that was the one I was going for.
use his. It's probably better.
The thing is, mine's kind of more a picture of like the whole facility.
Well, that's what.
More.
That's what I want. I want a big. You see, superheroes needs better playsets and more playsets. I want the big facility playset. It's got to have. It's got to have Bucky, Cap, Iron Man.
This one was on mine as well. I
Zemo.
love containment
it
units.
might need to have
so-
Black Panther, but we'll see.
Let me see who I had down for this one. I think I put. No, that's the raft. Oh, spoiler alert. Tony,
Ah, yes.
Steve, Zemo, and I put boring in quotation marks next to him, and Winter Soldier and Bucky in it.
Yep.
That's a lot of minifigs.
Yeah, it would have to be a pretty
Well,
big
it would
set.
be a larger
Make it like
set,
a
yeah.
$50
Because
compound.
like
with
the thing is, these
chambers and
other
everything.
Yep.
stasis chambers or whatever, they would
Yeah.
need Winter Soldier minifigures in them as well.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but for a
Or at
final
least
battle
skeletons.
playset, then that's a pretty fair price. Because usually then the final
It'd probably be
battle,
around 8,
sets
upwards of 80.
are more expensive.
Yeah.
Well, you change
Yeah,
out
it'd be really big.
the other super soldier minifigures with skeletons. It might
no,
drive
I
down
want
the price.
actual. I want. The
Yeah, they gotta be real, like, they gotta look like they were just fresh.
bare-chested
Yeah.
men.
Yeah.
Sure.
I thought they were wearing
Sure.
shirts.
A little too much fan
They
service.
were wearing
And
shirts.
besides, some of them were women.
Oh yes, we can't have that.
Moving on.
That's not what I meant. But anyway, yeah, I like the stasis chambers in this set. I don't know. I like putting minifigures into pods and then carting them around, just like Mars Mission.
And Space Police 3.
Yes, Space Police 3 also had those. I never had any of their pods, though.
I didn't either, but they look cool.
They looked fragile.
Well, you were supposed to be able to blow them up.
Yeah. But
That's cool.
anyway, yeah, then you can also have, like a section with that iconic scene with
Yeah.
Bucky and Cap just beating up Tony
Yep.
before he dies.
What about the scene where that takes place in the same facility where Bucky has to get the officers out as there's a riot?
What?
Don't you remember earlier in the movie? Like, I can't remember what the context is around it, but I think Bucky is having a flashback to this same facility.
No, no,
And
we wouldn't
he's
go that
escorting
far
an
back.
officer out of it.
It would be present for the movie setting for it.
Also,
Like I said, probably
technically,
upwards of
it's
80.
like Civil War is supposed to be like 10 years before he dies, isn't it?
No. Oh, wait, the
No.
like
Not-
8, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that's still a lot of time.
Time keeps on slipping.
But still, they beat him up before he died.
You know, when I saw Civil War the first time, I thought he still needed his arc reactor to survive.
Why?
So
Did
that-
you not see Iron Man 3?
Did you not see Iron Man 3?
No, remember?
Best Iron Man
I didn't
movie?
see Iron Man 2 until...
No, not Iron
like,
Man 2. Iron Man 3 is where he gets rid of the arc reactor. He still has it in 2.
Yeah, I still was confused about that, but then he had an arc reactor in him for the other movies, so I thought,
No.
you know...
No? He didn't have
He
an
just
arc
had a
reason that
disc.
For some reason, I also missed it the first, 2 times I watched that movie.
Huh. Which, to be fair, was stupid.
Yeah,
And it was just thrown in at the end for no apparent reason. But,
that's probably why I didn't remember it.
yeah, he
I only
is like,
watched
you
the
thought
movie
that he
twice.
murdered Iron Man?
Yeah, I thought he was dead.
I thought he just randomly had the...
I thought Iron
one,
Man died
as one
3
does.
times before Endgame.
Man, this scene
So
was
by
way
the time
more
of
intense.
Endgame, it was like
He's basically like
He
Optimus
could
Prime. You just keep
survive,
killing
right?
him and he just keeps coming back, man.
Yep.
So the part where he was actually like having mercy on him and just incapacitating him, you thought it was him going directly for his heart. Make sure he's not walking away from this.
Yeah.
Man, what are friends for,
Basically.
you know?
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
All right, Leo, did you have any other Civil War?
It's the same scene.
Okay.
It's the same scene.
So I guess, unless Ford had it as well, which it doesn't look like he did from what I'm seeing, I had another set.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It is the raft.
Yep.
The
I think this
raft?
is a good choice.
The
Oh,
raft.
yeah.
We need more
Yay.
prisons.
Yes.
me
Now,
back.
This one's a sea prison.
the direction they go in this could be several ways. I doubt they'd
It
make
could
a
be bad.
full-size raft. I'm
Yeah, the
guessing
whole
they...
raft seems a little too big for it.
But you could make some prison cells. Again, I like things
Yeah.
that hold things.
I like... you like the prison cells,
You
don't
can finally
Yes.
put your supervillains in an actual jail.
Yeah, it could work for that too, but this prison's never held villains.
Nah.
Yeah, how else do you
Never.
think the
It'd
boys
It'd be cool
got
if
together?
they'd bring that back, the raft back for Spider-Man.
It would be.
That'd be cool.
It's
They
just
would.
It'd be
bring the
nice if
raft
they,
back
you know,
in general.
had a jail area.
Well, I
That
mean,
would
they
be
do. It's the raft. But they only
Yeah.
use it for political prisoners.
Yeah. That doesn't count
Like
as a real
Redditors.
jail, though.
Anyway, it would make a cool set. And we could go Lego Batman movie and just release a bunch of minifigures in the same prison print.
Yeah.
So for this raft, would there be like a function where you could flip a switch and have every single prison pop open at once?
I want there to be a function like that.
That wouldn't be too hard, actually. Like, if you had
That
four
would be
cells.
so
That's my
awesome.
thought, because if you have like a bunch of different cells, then you could have a function where you like pull a lever or press a button
I
or
mean,
do
they
something.
have that in like
that makes
the
it go boop.
old Arkham Asylum
Yeah.
build.
Yeah, that sort
like
of thing.
that's how ancient that function is.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Although,
Yeah.
Where like it has a slide where it opens like 3 cells at once.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they could do
Just
so you could just re-rig it to blow the doors open.
Yeah.
Put an axle there and just flip
Yeah.
a lever.
Exactly.
that. All right. I think we
Had
can
it like a
move
domino
on.
effect.
Oh, yeah, also this set should include Ross. Secretary of Defense Ross.
We need a Thunderbolt Ross minifigure.
We don't have one, do we?
Not just the Red Hulk. We need
I
Thunderbolt
don't think
Ross.
so. Not to my knowledge. I know I don't own one.
So we have neither Secretary nor Thunderbolt Ross. And you should use this. They could release, that Ninjago police commissioner's mustache piece finally. With
Oh, yeah,
him.
they could. They could.
That would be perfect. All right, then let's move on to Doctor Strange. Did anyone have any for
Oh,
Doctor
boy.
Strange?
Yes.
I have a couple
I
things
do.
for Doctor Strange. Leo,
I
I
have
swear if you
2.
did the mirror dimension, then I will possibly
I
physically
did do
hit
the
you.
mirror
He
dimension.
did.
You didn't?
I did.
Leo, I swear to flip.
What?
How the heck do you plan to... How do you...
He's clairvoyant.
Just no,
How
not
do you
not
make
specifically the
a-
mirror dimension itself. So here's. Do you want me to post the picture?
It's in
Yes.
the
Yeah,
podcast overlay,
yeah.
so I'll post the one that's up there.
How do you...
Alright, yeah.
How do you make a set
So,
of a dimension?
So
Wait.
it's not that. It's all the things that flip around. It'd be a very function heavy set. So you'd have like a central
that's a
build,
little more
and then
doable.
things would turn and flip as you flipped levers. Floors would move, that sort of thing.
Okay, that's a little bit more acceptable. I will not strike you as hard when we meet next.
What?
Whoa.
You can't strike me.
You're right, I can't hit a woman. Okay, anyone else got
What?
Whoa.
I
The
I'm sorry,
trash
guys, I'm
talk.
running on, like,
Man.
not enough sleep and also
I know, but
no
still.
caffeine. But
No, I appreciate that burn on Leo's part.
I'm
You're
so
all
glad
out
you
to
Did
get
anyone else
me.
have any?
I have a couple.
I do. Yes.
Ford, you
Okay.
go first.
Okay. Hopefully it's not something you have.
Okay.
Because I can't hit a lady.
Yes. the dark
Dormammu,
dimension.
I have come to bargain.
I almost did that one, but I couldn't figure out how to make
So-
it
Rick
work. So I'm
built
glad you
So
I
did
put
that.
that
this
one, I can
and
see it
so
now.
so this
Maybe.
and one that I have planned for later, they would both have like a buildable like face
Yes.
that also
Okay.
has functions where it can like shoot out missiles and such to kind of like show like the whole like the spikes coming for
Laser
Doctor
face.
Strange that kill him and all that stuff like that.
See-
And then it would also come with Caecilius. Of
See,
course.
the reason I didn't put this on my list was just because I think that Dormammu ended up not looking very iconic in the end. Like
He didn't, but
He didn't have his
looked.
iconic Dormammu
He did
look
not.
is the thing.
no, he didn't. But hey,
He's
Yeah,
not
it could be
Mr.
a set.
Firehead.
it could be. It could be. It might not be very good. Might not sell, but hey, it's there.
If they'd made Dormammu a flaming
This is
head,
Ford
like it
when
should be, it
pitching
would've
the
been
idea to Lego. Might
Yeah.
not be very good. Might not sell. But hey,
But
it's there.
yeah, it's there. At least we have the option. Options. That's like it's all about.
better. Stock options.
I was just gonna ask about stock options.
What? What?
Oh
Am I
well, this
missing
is
something?
this again. This is the pitch. Like, they're immediately like, "All right, kid, you're in. We're gonna give you stock options." And I'm like, I was just about to ask about stock options.
What are stock options?
I don't know.
Options with stock? I don't know, man. Stop asking.
I don't know
hard
what the stock
questions.
market really is. But anyway,
Lego's not on the stock market. It's privately.
They're not.
owned.
They're a privately owned company.
yep.
All right. Who else has one for Doctor Strange?
I have one.
All right. I can't actually figure out which one it is from these pictures. Then there it is.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wait, no, there's a few in here.
do you remember the psychic battle that they had on the astral
Yes.
plane? Wow.
Oh yeah.
So
Yes.
basically, what I want
I didn't
is
like
I
that
want
scene. It had
the-
too many needles and blood.
what I want from this scene
sound like my
is
father.
I want the nurse. I want the Doctor Strange minifigure. I want a translucent Strange
Nurse, I
minifigure
thought she was a
for
doctor.
him. On the...
Yeah, she is a doctor.
Is she?
Yeah.
I think so.
Doctor,
Okay.
doctor, I feel strange.
She's a doctor. Oh gosh, Leo. Anyway, Doctor Strange in a translucent minifigure and a translucent minifigure of the other guy. And this would be a fairly straightforward set to do, I
So
think.
basically, you
Ethereal
want
Strange
the
would be
Force
cool to
Ghost
get.
minifigures. Except
Ethereal Strange, I think,
not.
would be really cool.
You know what else
did
would
we
be
get
really
any
cool?
Ethereal sets?
I added another
Ethereal?
thought. You could also
Ethereal.
have another
boys.
version of like normal Doctor Strange, but like
Yeah.
he has an eyes closed face.
Yeah.
That would
So,
be cool.
The only time they've
Yeah.
experimented with the transparent minifigures have been that one guy from Star Wars with the arm, Electro.
Yeah.
I think a version of
yeah.
Electro had it,
Yeah.
and
And
some
Chima.
Chima.
Yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
they're
there's been
doing
other
it
things-
with. Yeah, they're doing they're doing it with Ninjago now. In fact,
Cole
they
has
started it
transparent
with
arms too,
the Magma
but-
Arms Cole.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm
Okay.
thinking more so things that are mainly transparent.
Oh, okay. All right.
Have they done transparent legs yet?
Yes,
Yeah,
that
they
was
have.
in some of the
Chima.
Chima guys.
Okay, Chima, yeah. So they could do it. They still.
Okay.
I can see why they couldn't do it with torsos because torsos
Yeah.
crack so easy. But you can still just have
Yeah.
a lighter color. And
Yeah.
transparent everything else. Have there ever been transparent hair pieces?
I would assume so.
Yes, they have.
Yes.
I have
They have a translucent
uh,
green one, don't they?
I can't think of one.
I don't know. I
think
have
someone here
the
in
Banshee.
Fort-
The Banshee CMF has like the curly hair piece in like that like transparent brown
I
or
thought
like
it
that
was-
smoky black kind of hair. So
Let me look this up.
yeah, it's really cool. It's a
Um,
nice effect, and I do like that.
I
hair
thought
piece.
for some reason the Banshee was a solid color.
Nope, it's transparent.
Oh, you're right. It is.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've never noticed that.
it's really cool.
Because if you just glance at it, it just looks like like a light brown.
Now the thing is, like, does it have to be transparent? Like, it could just be.
It would look cooler
Um,
if it was.
It would, I suppose it would, but it could just be like an off light. Like, what if it's glow in the dark? I
Trying
just
to
had
think,
that.
did
in
they
mind.
make?
That'd be expensive.
It would be.
I don't
but
think
it
glow
would
in the
be
dark's
cool.
that expensive.
It would be cool.
Trying
be
to
really
think
cool.
when's the last time they've done something glow in the dark was. But there are ways they
Glow
could
in
do
the
it
dark
either way.
nowadays isn't that good. Can I be honest?
The glow in the
It's
dark
not
we
as good
had
as it used to
when we
be.
were kids is probably toxic.
Is it though?
A lot of things we had back then
Probably.
were toxic.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
right.
so was drinking
Yeah.
mercury.
Does
but
anyone
we
else
don't do
have
that
one? Because I do
anymore.
have one more for this, but I don't want to go twice in a row. if
I have
can.
one more too, but
Okay.
what is yours?
You should probably go first because I just went.
All right.
So.
Well,
you first.
I put forth the monastery that Doctor Strange.
That was
went
actually
to.
the one I had. So.
Oh, was it? Interesting.
Which area of the monastery? Yeah, that
Well,
one.
I was
like
thinking
the
the
same
training
one.
area.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's exactly what I had. So.
Nice.
Yeah, just
And I
just
wanted to
for
have
the
like a couple
architecture.
weapon racks on the side and stuff like
So
that.
I thought of another cool one while we were talking, but we'll go
Okay.
to it later, and I have a picture to put up.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
basically Marvel, a Ninjago set except for Marvel.
Yeah, basically it's
If
a
only
Ninjago
Ninjago
set.
had made a good version of one of these sets before.
If only Ninjago
You mean
could
like
make
the
a
Temple
good
of
monastery.
Erjitsu?
No, that's not this kind of set. The Temple of Erjitsu has more like a garden. It doesn't have like a training area.
True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
I'm thinking like I don't really like the old Spinjitzu training area, the monastery type one, and the new one that's actually the monastery. I don't like that one very much either, though I might get it anyway if I find a good deal, just because it is so iconic and we'll probably never get it again.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, generally areas like this, because I don't like sets that are mostly facades. But this one you could probably do better because it's more of a courtyard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so the one I thought of while we were waiting was I remembered they have the library with all the chained books, which you could make a cool
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're right.
with the Agents
That'd
of
be
S.H.I.E.L.D.
cool.
reference in it.
Oh yeah, with the Darkhold.
Yeah.
and all that.
How exactly
hold
would
on,
you
what
make
was the
that
reference?
a set?
Well, I could think of what we have the book pieces, like
Yeah.
the only one I can think of off the top of my head is in the Baggin set, where it has
Well,
the
there's
book
also the
book.
new Nexonite books, which are a bit
Yeah,
better.
they're great.
Yeah.
I haven't had any of those, but basically
So-
you can get
I've
those
seen them, but
and then
I
get
Yeah,
some chain
so they're
pieces
three
and
pieces.
chain them to a wall.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're three pieces, okay? They're the back of the book, the front of
Are
the
they
book,
thinner?
and then they're actually thicker.
They're about-
but they have a
Yeah.
page that you can insert as a 1x2 tile.
I believe you could do that with the older ones too.
You can,
Yeah.
but
You
these
could put
ones are
stuff in, but it
actually a
would slide
studded
around.
connection.
Okay, it's a studded connection.
Yeah.
but it's-
Also, the minifig can actually hold onto the book by a clip.
I think you can do that with the old ones.
You had to like wedge it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one it's an actual like bar piece.
Well, either way, so we have the books, and then we get some like chains and chain them to the wall.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. Any more for Doctor Strange?
I think that was
I think
it.
that's it.
All right. What's up? Next, Guardians 2. I don't have
Okay.
any for that, so who
I
wants
have
to go first?
one for that.
Oh, I have one.
2.
I have one.
Let's go with one of Leo's first thing, 'cause he has 2.
Okay.
All right. So this one is the ship that Ego and Mantis come in on in that first scene. I wanted to find the picture of Ego surfing on the top of his ship, but I couldn't find it. So I just found this interior shot.
Still cool.
Yeah, this be
Yeah.
white. There could be interior part.
It could give people
I
another
considered
chance at the
this
And we
next
get
set
Kurt
minifig.
Russell.
too, like before, but the problem I
There
have
aren't
with
very
it
many
is
good
that
pictures.
it's
Like every
super.
picture I find of this is really blurry.
Yeah.
The thing with it is it's super round, and I don't know.
I mean, they did
I
that
don't
kind
know
of in
if-
the Lego Movie too. The
Yeah. With the
Yeah.
this.
And they did it with the
Yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp hover thingy, the time travel machine. So, and that
Yeah,
was
so-
round. So,
I
They
don't
can
know.
do
It has a
random
lot of
stuff.
like twisty shapes in the interior as well.
Yeah.
So
Well,
this would be hard
I
to do.
just
It would
want a
be cool.
Kurt Russell minifigure.
Yeah, I have a feeling that most of us picked sets
Wait, we
that
didn't
came
get-
with a Kurt Russell.
We never got Kurt Russell.
Yeah. Nope.
right.
You didn't get David
only,
Hasselhoff either.
technically, the only Kurt Russell thing we got in the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 line was this little patch of his planet
Oh yes, that's right.
that came in the mining ship.
I'll allow it.
Huh.
I will not. I want more. I want my Ego minifig. I want my Kurt Russell.
You
That
want
is
to
really
stroke
weird that
your
we
ego?
didn't get him because he was in the trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's kind of a huge part of the movie. Just kind of.
Just kind of.
Yeah, a little. He
A
appeared
little
more than
bit
once.
big.
Oh, I think this is. I might have been wrong if I had this debate with someone here instead, but I think I was having a debate with my siblings. Is the third ship that they have in Infinity War still called the Milano? Or is it something else?
No, it's called the
No.
Benatar, I believe.
Okay, so they were right. Darn.
I think. I don't
Oh, well.
even know if that's official.
I forgot it had a name, so I'll just be over here. Yeah.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I think we probably all chose the same thing. Let's be honest
It's
here.
entirely possible. Mal, do you want to go?
Yeah, go. No.
Alright, well, here goes something.
It's probably.
No,
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
you all seem to have different stuff.
Oh, really?
really?
Okay,
Well, except
wow.
for
I'm
Ford
surprised
and Mal
because
have the
I-
same.
What?
Ford and Mal, I think, have the same. But-
Okay.
You said we all had different.
I said, well, I was
Okay.
looking and I got to Ford's. Anyway, here it is, the Pac-Man thing.
Oh, yes.
The Pac-Man versus
you had to do it.
gigantic Kurt Russell.
Oh, man, I'm gonna make some weird stuff.
Waka, waka.
Yeah. I figured this would be a good chance to get a Kurt Russell. And maybe I was thinking a Nebula in the red suit, in the Ravager suit. Because we haven't gotten that yet. I don't
We
think.
haven't.
No, we just
like
gotten
we
her in
have.
her regular suit, and then I think the clown suit. Is that what it's called? From Endgame?
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
All right. Anyone else have any comments on that one?
No,
Not
like,
especially.
Just,
Oh, right.
just more round things.
Yeah. I figure, like, just have a
Actually,
Pac-Man,
that
have a
Pac-Man's
giant,
not very
have like an
round.
ego, I guess, like normal
It's blocky
minifig, and
enough,
like
I
an
think, to work.
ego, macro fig. Is
Macrofig?
that what they're called?
Yeah, macro.
Like the giant man? Yeah. Have one like that.
Or they could be like
Yeah.
mechs, essentially. You could place a Star-Lord minifigure and a Kurt Russell minifigure.
Yeah.
That's
They're
what I think. Kind
respective.
of like
Yeah,
the
you could.
Spider-Man and Venom set.
Yeah.
You could do that too.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Glenda's last one for this movie.
Okay, so mine was the scene with Vakat and Yandu in the cage with Baby Groot and a bunch of assorted items for him to bring over to them.
Can
Like
one
a
of them please
severed
be a
toe.
One of them, well, he does. Groot hates hats.
I know, but
He thinks
that's the
that
point.
they're like weird. Someone's just got a weird head, and then it turns out it's just a hat. That's why he hates hats.
That's why you
Thing
hate
is,
hats.
though, I never understood about that is so many people have weird hats,
Yeah.
that's
including
the
Yandu,
point.
who did just have a weird head and a hat. Weird
But
hat
you
at
have
the same
to-
time.
Yes.
You have to take into
But Groot
account
still
that this
hates
is
them.
like
Hmm.
this is like a 2-year-old, okay? Like the equivalent of a mind of a 2-year-old.
But
It's
quieter.
not like they know,
And more articulate.
and it's too adorable to kill.
Is adult Groot stupid?
Yes. The first thing we see, he's drinking repeatedly out of a public fountain.
So, I mean, if he can do it, he's a tree. It's not
Yeah.
gonna hurt him.
Yeah. He's smart for a tree, okay?
I
He's
mean,
also
I don't
like,
Other than
think,
the
look,
ends.
hey,
if
we
I
need
could
the
drink out of
battery.
a public
Okay,
fountain without
I'll go
risking
get it.
disease, I'd do it.
I probably would if I had a public fountain in my area, but we don't.
What?
Please don't drink
What?
from a public fountain. Just no.
But I don't go around swimming in public fountains.
Apparently, they do in some countries.
Oh yeah, they do in Spain. I did that in Spain. That was fun.
And maybe Italy.
I mean,
No one invests you if you do it in Spain because they just think you're a drunk tourist. It's great.
it depends on
It seems
also
like you
the
want to arrest
fountain.
junk tourists
Like,
because they'd have money for bail.
Yeah,
it depends on the fountain. Some are like, yeah, you can wade in this or go full on into it. Sometimes they're, and then it's just like, no, don't even touch our fountain.
Don't
you
look
know?
at our fountain funny.
Well, then.
Let's stop talking about public fountains in case this makes the podcast cursed.
Yeah. So, I think that's
you're
it for
right.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2, then?
Wait, I have one more.
Oh, yes, Leo, I thought.
I'm
Yes.
amazed that nobody had mine because I thought mine was a fairly obvious choice.
Yes,
Let
in
me
my
see if I can
attempt
find-
to get more Stan Lee minifigures,
Oh. Wait, where?
and also the Guardians, not the Watchers.
not-
The Watchers. We need
Yes.
Watchers.
That's not a good
Very
set.
good.
I actually felt this
No.
was one of the weakest cameos because they use so many references in this one scene that
No,
now
but I like-
it's going to take away possibility for future movies.
I liked it though.
But the Watchers.
the Watchers.
It also makes me confused about how canon Stan Lee really is.
I don't
What
know.
is Kenan Stanley?
He's Stan Lee.
Yeah,
you
he's
know?
best
He
friends
just
with
It
Spider-Man.
is.
feels
He's
like
the
it would be
creator
if
of
they made this
Marvel.
into a set, it'd be like a Comic-Con exclusive set.
That would be
Maybe.
okay. Yeah. I'd be okay.
I
with
just
that.
want
I
a
could see that.
stand
By the way, speaking
minifigure.
of Comic
It's
Con
just for all you
exclusives,
nerds out there.
apparently they're having a Spider-Man PS4 suit Comic Con exclusive minifigure
Yes,
this
and it's
year.
great.
And yeah,
It needs
Mace
arm
is
printing,
mad
but
because
honestly,
he really wants it.
yeah, it needs arm printing, but honestly, I
It
can't
doesn't have
complain
arm
all that
printing?
much.
That's disappointing.
Does not.
Because they
Does
usually
not.
have arm printing.
I mean, like, it wouldn't be
It,
it wouldn't be too difficult to like just get a decal or like some third party printed arms.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
then at that point, why not just get a third-party PS4 Spider-Man minifigure? You know.
exactly. Like, I don't know.
I didn't know they didn't have arm printing, but I know that's like Mesa's favorite Spider-Man ever. And so if you happen
It's
to
a
see
cool
one
design.
for like
Too bad it's
$60
a
or
bad
less
suit.
because some idiot selling it for that, pick it up and then I'll pay you $70 and give it to Mace.
So $10.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to Homecoming?
I mean, I'll pay shipping and handling too.
Okay.
Yeah, let's move on to Homecoming. Who wants to go first?
I have nothing for this.
I don't have anything for Homecoming either.
I don't think anything in Homecoming was that like set worthy.
I
At least
put
not
the
that we
picture,
already
but
have
honestly, like, it's not. It wouldn't be a good set
mean,
at all.
The boat is the only thing I can really think
Well,
of.
yeah,
that
that's
I just
what I
thought
put
of.
for
I
one.
forgot
want-
about the boat.
I want a set that's like a diorama of this scene. I think
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
That would be cool, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure
But
how it
I'm
would work
thinking
as
it's
a
like
set.
too big. Yeah.
Like, from a practical standpoint, I don't know how to make it.
I have an idea on how I'd make it. You see,
Okay.
you take 3 of the webs for each hand, and then you just stack them together, and then you might want like a pin, like a small lightsaber rod to go through the hand.
There is actually like 5 webs per hand.
I know there's 5 here, but it's a set interpretation. Did I put this in the... No, I did not put this up yet. But anyway, and then you build the 2 halves of the fairy, and it would look really cool on a shelf or
Yeah.
something.
Maybe put a base plate between the two.
Yeah, something like that. It'd
Yeah.
have to be a little bit of a bigger set, probably. I don't think you build the boat all the way back either, though. Like, this would be more of a... It'd have to be more of a display-only set.
All right.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
no one else had any. The other one I don't have
No.
a picture for, but I just want a set that includes... What? What's so funny? Leo?
It even works underwater.
So Leo's posted a picture of the ship with flex tape, but I'm not going to. You can even Google,
No,
I'm sure.
please.
Phil
Please.
Swift here for Flex Tape.
Anyway, moving
I
on.
sawed this boat in half.
Moving on. The other one is I wanted a scene from... it could even be like a 2-in-1 set where Spider-Man has his homemade suit minifigure, which we don't have yet.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
it could have a play function where he pushes up the rubble on top of him and then fights the vulture. And then another
Okay,
part with
that
all
was
the
the
burning
Wait,
Where
boxes.
I was
wait.
like,
How
maybe-
about the jet?
I thought of the jet, but then we're getting another... We have so many Quinjets already. And
It's not a Quinjet though. It's more like
No, it is a Quinjet.
Just a. It is.
That was an aeroplane.
Yeah, I
I'm
thought it
pretty
was
sure
just
it's
a
a
normal
Quinjet.
plane.
it took off from the... No, there's not enough runway for a normal plane to take
No,
off.
for some reason Tony Stark has a bunch of vertical takeoff planes.
Well, that's basically a Quinjet at that point, then.
No, it looks different. The
Well,
fuselage.
okay, fine. We have a lot of jets, though. And I just thought this would be a nice, more decently priced, $30 set with Vulture and a homemade suit Spider-Man in it.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, what are we doing for time now? We've got about, I guess...
Honestly, we're not doing that bad for time. We got another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
we get
yeah, I'm
another 10.
thinking how many more movies we have left.
We've only got like 1, 2,
Ragnarok,
3, 4, 5.
Infinity War, Black Panther,
Ragnarok.
and
Rock
Man
and
the
roll.
Wasp.
We'll probably stop at Ragnarok then, and then we'll do, like, the last few in another episode.
Yeah.
Right.
After a couple more movies come out.
Well, basically Far From Home. We still
Yeah.
don't even know what's coming out next year, actually, which is odd.
Yeah, I'm surprised we don't know it.
Well,
by
I thought
now.
that something was happening with Black Widow, and there are two
Well,
others.
the thing
that
is, that
don't
hasn't
have
even, I don't think that
released.
started filming yet, even, so it couldn't be coming out next year.
I don't
unless they've
think
been
so either,
keeping
yeah.
under wraps.
There's also
thought it
supposed to be
was,
Eternals, and Keanu Reeves is supposed to be in there somewhere.
No.
No, they
didn't say
confirm he doesn't have one.
Eternals.
They keep asking him for it to be in a role, but they can't find one they want him in.
He should be Adam Warlock.
He should be.
He has the face.
He's
Yeah.
too old.
You know,
Well,
You're never
Adam
too
Warlock is
old.
supposed to be old. Besides, Keanu Reeves looks great.
He looks breathtaking.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Do you think he could be Namor?
yeah, he could do Namor. Totally.
Oh, yeah, he could do
He
that.
could be Namor.
But the thing is, they can't make a Namor movie.
Oh.
yeah.
Well,
Why,
wait, isn't
Sony?
Namor gonna
No,
be in
Universal
like the
has their
second
own
Black
Namor
Panther?
movie.
Darn it.
Yeah, isn't he
Wow.
gonna be in Black Panther too?
Namor?
Yeah. I thought
have
they said
not
he
heard.
was.
That'd be
I
cool
have
if he
not
was, because
heard
Black
it.
Panther
Yeah.
and Namor are cool together. But
I thought they said
Really?
they would, but I could be wrong.
it
I've
depends
heard
on if
so
it.
little about Namor and Black Panther together specifically.
They're together a lot. They're usually at war.
Oh.
Because
Yeah, that's right.
But I usually see Namor and the Fantastic Four. I
Well,
usually associate those two.
In the most recent Avengers, well, not the most recent, in one of the recent Avengers arcs before War of the Realms, Namor and Atlantis made war on Wakanda. Well,
That's happened
most of the
before,
arc,
hasn't
but-
it?
Well, I stopped
To that
following
extent.
comics after like the 90s or something like that. So it's fair I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, it is.
I do
There's
have
been
a
some pretty
feeling
solid
though
recent
that
stuff.
after Aquaman became like $1 billion movie, that maybe they'll hold off on Namor for a while.
Maybe. Well, like I said, Universal
Maybe.
has the rights to make the. I don't know if they have the full character rights. It could be the same situation because Universal has the rights to a standalone Hulk movie.
I mean, does it matter? Disney's buying up everything anyway.
they're
they're
not
not
going to
gonna
buy
buy
Universal.
Universal.
Yeah.
Yet.
Comcast won't let them.
Yeah. Comcast is buying up.
All right,
everything.
let's
But
move
if
on to
Disney
Thor.
bought it,
Come
then-
on. We don't have much time.
Okay, what's the next movie?
Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
I have
Let's rag the
Few.
rock and roll.
a couple for this one.
Nice.
I figured you would, so you should probably go first and then
All
layer
right.
other people
The
throughout.
first one, I want to preface this by saying the Thor Ragnarok sets are some of the most disappointing sets for a Marvel movie.
Yes.
They're
Yeah.
not good sets, like at all.
The arena could have been an actual arena, for example.
It could have been great.
So the first
could
set
have
I
been a
have here
contender.
is the Grandmaster's Chamber with a keyboard for Jeff Goldblum.
Hey, that's the same one as I had.
I pardon you from
Yes, and
life.
that woman with the melting staff could be in it too.
Can it
And-
come with
was
like
great.
a pile of goop represented by blue studs? Please.
But yeah, I like this scene. I love how it's designed. It has great music in it too. I think it'd be really cool to have a
And
set
Jeff
version of
Goldblum.
it.
Can it come with a sound brick with the music on it?
I don't think there's such thing as a sound brick.
Yes, there
No,
is.
they,
There is.
There's a sound brick.
Really?
Yeah, the first one that I know of came with an Agents set. The one with the car and the gate.
that was 11 years ago.
Yeah.
They're old.
They haven't made one since, Ford.
Also, I'm looking
I
at the
know.
Thor Ragnarok cuts that were made and noticing how horrible Valkyrie's hairpiece is.
Yeah, it is pretty bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how, like, the Hela's warriors look nothing like you in the movie. And now, wow, this set's worse than I remember. Like, look, her feet don't move.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Well, if you
That
take
really
her off
does
those
stink.
legs, they will.
Well, wait. Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah,
it's
but-
like a...
I thought they were giant legs.
Nope.
They look like...
That's
pillar.
Valkyrie?
Yeah, Valkyrie's awful.
Wow.
That wolf is...
It took me a while
Wolf's
to figure
okay.
out that was supposed to be Valkyrie.
And, like,
'Cause
her
it
minions
looks
look nothing like in the
her.
movie either.
Yeah, and
They
that
should've
and that
gotten a-
ship needs to be so much
Does it look
bigger, and
like
it needs to
a-
have a firework
Is there
function.
Is there
Same.
a comic version of Valkyrie that looks like this? Because I don't know one like that.
No, the movie one's
Nope.
pretty close to the Ultimate Comics version, if I recall correctly. So,
This stupid dog won't die.
there, I should put a picture of this set up in the podcast, but I didn't prepare this ahead of time.
I have a selection.
Well, okay, you can look up the set yourself, viewers. I'm sorry. We're gonna move
Yes.
on. It's a
I
bad
want
set.
Okay.
a brick-built Surtur.
Oh, I had that one on mine as
That
well.
Surtur
would be
macro
And I
cool.
want
I
Hulk
specifically
to
wanted
go
the
after
beginning
him.
scene. I want Thor in a chain as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking this would be a good time to get Thor with the eye patch.
That could be too, though he didn't have the eye patch at that point in the movie either.
Well, maybe like the missing eye, and then like the other side of the face could be the eye patch. I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe like one side the missing eye, and then
missing
the other
eye
side
would
could be
be,
like the one with the
too
electric.
gruesome.
Actually, that would be
stuff.
a set for that one would be another one I didn't think of. I don't know why, but a throne room set from the end of the movie.
Yes.
How much is the ship?
The ship's too big.
A smaller version of the ship.
That would suck. Smaller
would
versions of
suck.
ships are never good.
I mean,
But
the
no, I'd
Millennium
like
Falcon
the
is a smaller version of a much larger ship.
Okay, well, the thing is, $120 hardly qualifies as a smaller version in a lot
That
of
is
cases.
true. That is true.
But yeah, I had both. I had that picture of Sir with the Hulk there, too. That one's pretty big. The first version of Surtur is much more doable to scale as well. And you could have the chain. You could even have like a function where Thor gets dropped out of the cage and then he bounces on the chain.
Yes.
That would be great.
Oh wait, I almost forgot.
that would-
Oh yeah.
that seems to be
So
great.
way back when I said that there should be an ego set, that one should have a brick built ego face. Yes, very good. I said that before. Yeah.
Yes, we need a Surtur.
Yes.
Alright, who has one?
Oh wait, he also has to have a removable crown.
I have one.
Alright,
Go ahead.
what is yours?
I forget the name of it, but Valkyrie's ship.
Oh yes, that would
Oh,
make a really
yes.
good set. I don't know why they haven't done that.
I don't
be a
know why
better-
they
it would
didn't
be a
either,
better
because
ship than what
I
they
know
Okay, they
chose.
don't put much work into Marvel ships, to be fair, is the thing, too.
they don't. And looking at the Grandmaster ship, it's interesting, but it looks hideous. And I mean, it's the Grandmaster, so I
it
can
needs-
see why it looks the way it does.
It needs
'Cause
to
it's
be
meant
bigger and
tacky,
have a
and it does
firework
that
function.
beautifully.
Firework function.
It's
It's my
birthday.
birthday.
I really do like Valkyrie's ship. I think it's a cool design. I think it's different enough from other ships that we've had that it would be a good design on its own.
Yeah.
Which is why I got a 3D model picture of it instead of an actual, picture of it from the movie. But, yeah.
You should.
Also, well, just trying to look at pictures of that, these garbage ships in the background could also make good sets.
Yeah.
Yes.
They could, actually. Those are cool.
I actually used them as inspiration
there.
for when I was building mocks for Brick Fair last year.
You could do a good
Yeah.
set of that particular scene, too. You could have one of the ships, and then there's...
Have we ever gotten Thor with the new softer cape piece?
Did we? I don't... Maybe?
I don't believe so.
The Ragnarok version, I think we did.
Yeah, but that was more of a half cape.
Yeah. But no, we haven't gotten one with a soft cape. Like a full cape, you mean?
Yeah.
No, we haven't. Not that I know of.
Wait, the newer ones, he should have a cape. Endgame wasn't accurate to the sets, I forgot. So,
Yeah.
So he should, but he doesn't.
Well, the one set he came in for Endgame was just before he came down with his cape in Thunder and Lightning.
You mean for Infinity War?
Yeah, for Infinity War, I'm sorry.
Because for the Endgame one is a version, it does not exist.
Yeah.
So, for some reason, it doesn't like the picture of the garbage ship, so we're just going to move on from that. Also, in this, that woman that the ship that the melting staff lady had, I'm also seeing some other stuff, would also make a cool set. There's a lot of cool designs in Thor Ragnarok. The set and costume design, everything in the movie's great.
Yeah.
So,
one of the better movies in the series.
all right. Anyone else have any more for Ragnarok?
I have
did not.
one more.
All right, Leo,
Oh,
what
no.
is your one?
It was the Bifrost chamber.
Okay, I think were you on the last episode where we did these?
I
Yeah,
don't
we
recall
did the
this.
Bifrost.
But this
Yeah, but
one
this
can
was-
come with Scourge.
This one was to have Scourge and the Warriors 3.
Okay.
Because
Well, that can
I
work.
want a Volstagg minifigure.
Yeah, does it also come with Des and Troy?
in the vein of Bomber.
Does
Is
it
this
come
a
with Des
picture
and
of it
Troy?
from Ragnarok here? Because it looks more like the first Thor the way it's shot.
It's probably more of the first, but I couldn't find one from Thor Ragnarok. Maybe I just didn't search rightly. But
But you still agree though that Bifrost would be a great set to have?
yes. Because then we could have more gold pieces.
We don't have that many gold pieces in bricks, honestly. They're mostly accent pieces.
Yeah.
We don't have very many big brick pieces that are gold.
Yeah.
Nope, we don't.
All right. Anyone else have any more, or are we gonna wrap up? Because we're actually at an hour now.
Okay, so we are
I'm
not
good.
doing Black Panther?
No, we'll get to Black Panther. It's good that we have like enough
I
for
would
the.
Darn it,
count.
I had a good
would count
controversial one.
the Sanctuary Thanos'
If
ship.
it's the Rhino, Lego already did that.
Rhina?
The Rhino.
No.
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 Rhinos!
I would count the Thanos' ship, but that's more like Infinity War. So
Yeah. Besides, that's just a post-credit scene.
I figure like they can make a big one of that and maybe like a tiny version of the Asgard ship. That'd be funny.
Sort of like the Star Destroyer with the mini
Yeah,
10-4.
exactly. Exactly it.
All right. Well, looks like we're gonna have one more of these to do, where we go over Black Panther.
And I had some good
I guess
Infinity
it
War
goes right
ones
into
lined
Infinity
up.
War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then I wasn't
Captain
actually.
Marvel?
Yeah, Captain Marvel. I wasn't gonna do Endgame this time anyway because there are no good quality pictures of it out there. So
Give it a
if
few
we
months.
wait long enough for Far From Home's Blu-ray release for the next one, we'll also include that. But from what I heard, the set coverage is pretty good for Far From Home. Mal, you've seen it. Would you agree?
I forget the sets. I just see.
I think you're gonna say you forget the movie and you saw it like 2 days ago.
It was Venice, Molten Man, and
Venice.
the Jet.
I mean, yeah, that's good set coverage.
Okay.
To be fair,
There's also Pizza Time.
Pizza time.
Pizza Time.
Pizza Time is always accurate.
So yeah,
Alright.
if you have any ideas or things that in movies we already covered you'd like to see as sets, bring up in the comments below and we can talk about them next episode. Or if you have any ideas for what's coming up in the next few movies, also leave a comment below. Just any comments would be appreciated, as well as liking and sharing the video. Next week
Yes.
is episode 200 of the BCC podcast, and we will be doing something, so stay tuned for that.
Something is going.
Yes,
to
something.
That
happen.
scares me. Usually you at least give us a hint, but now you're just saying we're doing something. And
Yeah,
now
we're doing something.
I'm legitimately scared. My heart rate went up.
So yeah, you'll have to come and watch for that. We'll be posting details soon. By the time this is out, you'll probably have some details.
Cool.
So, for Ford, Klenda, Leo, Malaris, and myself, LQ, we thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Have a good one.
Bye.